Hello there. Today we're talking about the lures that I fish a lot up at Lake Champlain. I'm leaving in a couple days to head up there, and these are some of the best baits I find that work the best up there. I'm definitely talking about square bills. I'm talking about lipless crankbaits. All kinds of them I have. I'm talking deep diving crankbaits for 15-20 feet of water. I'm talking just the average run-of-the-mill 15 to 12 feet of water, variable in there somewhere, depending on what you're using. I use a lot of crankbaits. As you can tell, I have a lot. I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 boxes just full of just hard baits. Crankbaits. I'm not talking jerk baits or stick baits. I'm talking just crankbaits, and I use them, and I use them a lot. So I'm going to show you all that I have. If you want, you can, it's up to you. It's not, who wants to look at other people's baits. But these are great lures. They're mostly bombers and rapalas with some other brands mixed in between. But these are some great lures. Check them out at the end of the video, and I will show you some of the next lures I bring with me. Like I told you guys before, you're better off to have it than not have it at all. I have doubles, triples. I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying I am going up someplace where I'm going to be gone for a week. I don't have easy access to a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shops up there, and I really don't want to pay the ridiculous prices from a gas station tackle store. So I always go prepared. So let's check out these lures. Well, here they are. Some of these are double-sided, so you can't really see into all of them all that well. But you can see I have a large variety of different colors, different sizes. And they're ranging once again from bomber. I even have some old school head and rapalas in there. Scratch that back. Head and prowlers, in there, which are really old, but really work really well up on Champlain for northern pike. So these are all the boxes I own. Like I said, some of them are double-sided, so I can't really film both sides. But these are all that I have that I'll be bringing with me. And what I'll do is I pack them up into a big bag like this, and I bring them all up to the lake, and this is what I use while I'm up there for a week. I do a lot of trolling mid-morning. I go out first thing in the morning and I throw my top waters, and in the evenings I throw the top water, and probably like from 10 o'clock to noon I might do some trolling, depending on the weather. If it's really windy and the top water bites off, maybe I'll do some trolling. But next stop, let's check out what else I'll be bringing. The next lures we're going to talk about are your bladed baits, your spinner baits. When the cover's thick, a good spinner bait will get you through that thick, nasty old lily pads if you're not using a frog. Chatterbaits. Haven't used a lot of chatterbaits. I'm bringing them this year because I always try to try something that I haven't used a lot. I really will spend a lot of time this week or next week on chatterbaits because I don't use them a lot and I want to learn how to fish them and fish them well. A buzzbait, another great lure to use on top. When the lily pads are a little thick and you can't use a frog, or you want to use a buzzbait, because the blow up on a buzzbait is awesome. That's all I can say. Now let's check out these baits. Generally, a lot of times what happens is the skirts melt off and I don't get around to replacing the skirts right away, so I have a whole bunch that are sitting in a box waiting for new skirts. So these here are the spinner baits, the chatter baits, buzz baits, and some more spinner baits. On to the next batch. Some of the lures I want to try this year, which I've never used all that much anyway, are swim baits. I got quite a few of them through Lucky Tackle Box over the last 2 years, and I definitely want to try them. I heard they definitely can catch some really big fish. So this is one that I'm taking with me. And of course, we have the pike baits, the big stuff for the big northern pike. So great lures here. We've already talked about this already, the MEPS lures and stuff like that. And one of the things I tried last year was using stick baits. The soft plastic Gary Yokohama style baits, fishing the wacky rig and fishing it weedless. Definitely want to try doing a lot more of that this year. I did really well last year just trying it, but this year I really want to try it and hook it the wacky style, or even nose hook it and trying it that way. So between the swim baits and this, these are what my focus is going to be on this week, in trying it and seeing how that works out for me, because like I said, I like to try different things, and these two lures I want to try this year. The pike baits and the swim baits, and of course the soft plastic jerk baits, or swim, whatever you call those things. Well, we're coming to the end of the video, and what are we talking about? We're talking about my favorite type of fishing that I do, and that is topwaters. From whopper poppers to small little chug bugs to walk the dial style baits to all this is all great stuff, all tangled up. But no matter what, topwater by far is my favorite, and I guarantee you a lot of you guys that are watching this video agree, topwater is king. And of course you gotta talk about frogs. Frogs, everybody loves frogs. I've been fishing frogs for a while myself, and I know I talked about at one point doing a video about frogs in particular. I haven't done it yet, but we'll talk a little bit briefly right now. But my favorite frog, it doesn't go through the air very well when you're casting it, but by far is the scum frog. Cheapest probably frog you can buy, but it works. I have killed them up there on topwater scum frogs. Try them out, they're great. And that's the video, guys. Now I have to get a packing, and next time I see you guys, I'll be coming from the lake. Probably going to be some live streams up while I'm up there this week, so you guys enjoy it, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Thanks, guys. Close up of all my topwater baits. Some of these are two-sided trays, so you're only seeing the top layer. But that's it, guys. Thanks, guys. See you soon.